And if I can remember how to get the timer going, then we will do 3 minutes. So, we'll start with Jesse.
My name is Jesse Sanchez. I own J&J Construction. I hope to do this in 3 minutes. This is old business. This is from a couple of years ago. I was helping out with the flood relief before, after, during the whole thing. When it came down to the time for FEMA to come over here and set up camp, I got the FEMA paperwork and came down and was asking the ladies upstairs for help with the FEMA paperwork. I had everything written down, I brought over 2 trucks, 3 trailers, I rented a grapple hook. I can't even tell you how many 100 hours that my crew and I put in this town. I was asked by Tina Faust and the other lady upstairs to draw up a bill, give it to the town of Fromberg, because they needed to spend a certain amount of money before FEMA would kick in and help them. So that they asked me if I would do that with my bill. My intention was, at first, when we were filling sandbags, to just donate a little bit of time, yada yada. It turned into a lot more than that, and every day they were saying, keep track of your hours, keep track of this, that. But when it came down to it, I brought this bill up here and never seen anything, never heard anything. And here's the thing that is the most disappointing to me is, not even a thank you letter. You know what I mean? Not even one person from this town came up to me and shook my hand and said, hey, thanks, man, is there anything we can do for you? Not one. Not one thank you letter, not one thank you card. I can't even tell you how many thousands of dollars I spent of my own money. The first few days I paid my crew because we had a job site on the Yellowstone River that got flooded out. We couldn't work anyways. I paid my crew anyways to come over here and work for 3 days straight. My crew, construction men, busting their asses working, 9 of them. And then after that, it was my family, my nephews, a few guys that worked for me for a week and a half steady, from daybreak till dark. I wasn't just a guy that was doing a little bit. I had all kinds of equipment here. I had other people running my equipment. I had Tina and what's her name sending me all over town, all over farmland. I was building sandbags, stocking them up at the Legion, and when it was done, I was collecting them. I was taking them to the river and parking them where I was asked to park them, everything, and not even a thank you letter. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you the same invoice that I had. I wrote it out. I wrote out the invoice to kind of a ballpark of the medium amount that I would have charged if I would have brought all of that equipment with all of that labor and all of that. There was an amount for that, and that amount was a pretty large amount. Not even kidding you. If I had charged to any company or entity for the amount of work that my crew and my family and I did in this town, we're talking about $28,000 and some change. I made a deal with the girls upstairs and said, I'll knock that down to a $10,000 bill, take care of it, do whatever you want, put it in front of your city council. I've never heard a thing about it. Here's what I'm asking for you today. I'm going to give you this just to look it over. You guys talk amongst yourself, but at the very least, whatever my donation expectation is, I would like to have a tax donation receipt for that amount, and I would like at least some sort of an acknowledgement letter that I can put in my file from the mayor of this town saying, hey, thanks for donating $28,000. Sorry about your bad luck and whatever else, but we appreciate you. Jesse Sanchez and his crew did a great job for this town. And I would just at least like something for my file box that says, hey, this is who this guy is.
Okay.
So I'm going to give this to you, and then I'm going to leave, and you guys can all...
I would just like everybody to know, he did do a lot of work. And thank you. It's my fault you haven't received a letter of appreciation. I have a list of people that I need to get letters of appreciation out to.
I rented equipment.
I know you did.
And I mean, I came in here strong, and I came in here daybreak till dark for 2 weeks after that flood. And I mean, I put blood, sweat, and tears into it. Here's the other thing, folks, is I was living right across the street, and I was parking my trucks and trailers around the area. Y'all saw them. And I came out, I was dating Rachel at the time. We came out of the house to get busy to work one day. My toolboxes on my tool truck were all open. Every one of my tools was gone. Every one of them. This town got a whole donation of tools, all kinds of tools, compressors, generators, all kinds of stuff. And I was told, hey, come down here, we're going to give you some of these tools to replace. That never happened. What happened to all those tools that were donated to this town? I mean, the next day they were gone. The next day they were out of that schoolhouse and they were gone. I mean, there was some... I don't know if there was any misappropriation of funds going on, misappropriation of donations, or anything else. I do know that I worked tirelessly. And this is the first time I'm just coming to say, hey guys, you know, this is who I am.
Can I ask a question?
So, anyways,
Okay, we will get it handled. Thank you.
thanks guys.
Thank you for speaking.
Thank you.